Do you guys think that's a little bit too early to start calling them a dynasty? It's only been 1 year that they did it. They've been to the playoffs a few times. Is it too early to start, picking them as the dynasty team?
I would say, typically when it comes to dynasties, I want to see multiple seasons of success. Even repeat, I think, is a bit too early to call a dynasty. I think you need to give it like a good 5-year period and then say, have they won at least 3 out of the 5? Then I could say, you could call that team a dynasty. Let's pump the brakes on the dynasty talk. They're on the right track. They had one of the most dominant seasons in NBA history. And if they keep winning rings like that, the dynasty talks are going to be a little hard to stave off for sure.
I think they're on the road to it, man. They're all young. They're trying to keep their players around. They play amazing defense, and defense wins championships. SGA is just gonna get so much better. So is J-Dub. So is Chet. And if they keep surrounding them with some great role players who actually play their roles and don't do too much or too little, dude, I think they can get to that, man.
That's what the writing on the wall is right now, too. But, I mean, if you remember also, we kept on saying the same thing about Boston, and it just takes one injury, and, Boston fell apart. Now Boston's rebuilding and stuff. I think OKC is a little bit different from how Boston was. Their contracts aren't as bad as what Boston's were. Boston kind of put themselves in a cap hell a little bit, and Boston's smart enough to make some moves to be able to get out of that. And especially, this is the right year to do it, especially with Tatum out. They're probably going to be like a second-round team maybe next year. We'll see how that goes. Obviously, injuries can play a lot of things in there. But OKC, they add all these young players, and that keep on building up. So I think that OKC, it's clearly the trajectory is on a building a dynasty.